The most powerful speakers in the world aren't just the most talented, they're the most strategic about their brand. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly how you as a speaker can go from unknown to unforgettable. Stay tuned. Welcome to Booked, Banked, and On Stage, the podcast where we transform passionate experts into paid speakers. I'm your guide, Deborah Northcut, through the business of speaking. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button right now. You'll get practical, proven strategies every week that will help you book more gigs, command higher fees, and build a speaking business that thrives. Today, we're diving into the exact framework I use with my clients to help them market themselves effectively and build a speaker brand that opens doors. You know, I've seen countless speakers who had incredible expertise and powerful stories, but struggled to get booked. One speaker came to me after spending thousands on a website, professional photos, and even demo videos. Yet, the phone wasn't ringing. The problem wasn't their content or their delivery. It was their strategy or lack thereof. In a world where over 500,000 professional speakers are competing for attention, having something important to say isn't enough. You need strategic positioning so the right people know you exist. I created this framework after watching talented speakers struggle while mediocre ones thrived, simply because they understood something crucial. Speaking is a business, and every business needs effective marketing. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up your speaking career, what I'm about to share will give you a clear roadmap to stand out in this crowded marketplace. The foundation of your speaker brand is your unique voice, what I call your speaker fingerprint. This isn't just about what you're talking about, but how you approach it differently than anyone else. One of my past clients wanted to speak about leadership, a crowded space with thousands of voices. When we dug deeper, we discovered her unique angle, leading through crisis as a first-generation immigrant. This specificity made her instantly memorable to event planners. To find your unique voice, answer these 3 questions. What problem do you solve that people will pay to have solved? What unique perspective or methodology do you bring to this problem? And what personal story connects you to this issue in a way nobody else can claim? When my clients get specific about their unique voice, their bookings typically increase by 40 to 60% within 6 months. Specificity sells. Once you've defined your unique voice, you need to package your expertise into a signature framework, a proprietary approach that audiences associate with you. Think about how Simon Sinek owns Start with Why, or how Brené Brown is synonymous with the power of vulnerability. Your framework should be just as distinctive. A powerful framework makes your ideas instantly memorable, positions you as a thought leader, and creates intellectual property you can leverage across multiple platforms. I helped one client transform her scattered expertise on workplace communication into the Clarity Compass, a 4-directional approach to structuring ideas. Within months, event planners were specifically requesting this framework by name. In today's digital landscape, your online presence is the first impression most clients will have of you. Yet I see speakers make the same mistakes repeatedly. generic websites that look like every other speaker, social media profiles with no clear expertise, and little to no video proof of their speaking ability. Your online presence needs 3 key elements. First, a strategic website that clearly communicates the transformation you create. One client redesigned her site to focus entirely on the outcomes her audience experienced rather than her credentials. Inquiries tripled in the following quarter. Second, a focused social media strategy. Don't try to be everywhere. Choose 1 to 2 platforms where your target audience hangs out and show up consistently with valuable content. Third, compelling video samples. Nothing sells you better than seeing you in action. Even a well-edited 3-minute highlight reel can dramatically increase your bookings. Speaking of effective strategies, if you're finding value in these insights, make sure you're subscribed to Book Banked and On Stage. Every week, I share battle-tested tactics that have helped my clients land more gigs and build sustainable speaking businesses. Subscribe now so you don't miss a single episode that could transform your speaking career. The speaking industry runs on relationships. Building the right connections can accelerate your journey from unknown to in demand. Focus on cultivating 3 types of relationships. First, other speakers. They're not your competition, they're your colleagues. When speakers get booked but aren't available or aren't the right fit, their first instinct is to refer someone they know and trust. Second, event planners and bureaus. These gatekeepers can put you in front of your ideal audiences. One speaker landed a speaking opportunity simply by consistently providing value to an event planner for 6 months before ever asking for a booking. Third, past clients and audience members. They're your best ambassadors. Implement a strategic follow-up process that nurtures these relationships. One client generated 70% of her bookings from audience members who heard her speak elsewhere. Remember, in relationship building, give more than you take. Your generosity will return tenfold. Pricing your speaking services is both an art and a science. I've seen speakers leave thousands on the table with improper pricing strategies. Consider these 3 approaches. First, value-based pricing. What's the ROI or return on investment your talk delivers? If your speech helps a company increase sales by $100,000, charge $10,000. Suddenly seems reasonable. Second, tiered offerings. Create good, better, best packages that give clients options. One client tripled her average booking value by offering her keynote plus a workshop and follow-up implementation sessions. Third, strategic price anchoring. If you're aiming for $7,500 per speech, list your fee as $7,500 to $15,000, depending on customization. This positions your base rate as the low end rather than the ceiling. And always remember, confidently state your fee without apologizing dramatically increases the likelihood of you getting it. The most successful speakers don't rely on speaking fees. They create diversified revenue streams that reinforce their expertise. Consider these complementary offerings: books and audiobooks, online courses, group coaching programs, membership communities, certification programs, and consulting services. A client of mine generated more revenue from her $9.97 online course in 1 year than from her speaking engagements combined. And the course became her most effective lead generator for higher paid speaking. Think of your speaking business as an ecosystem. Each offering should support and enhance the others, creating multiple paths to profitability. Now let's recap the 6 essential elements of marketing yourself as a speaker. Number 1, define your unique voice by finding the specific problem you solve and your distinctive approach to it. Number 2, create a signature framework that packages your expertise in a memorable way. Number 3, build a strategic online presence with a focused website, targeted social media, and compelling video samples. Number 4, cultivate relationships with other speakers, event planners, and past audience members. Number 5, master your pricing with value-based fees, tiered offerings, and confident delivery. And number 6, diversify your revenue streams beyond speaking fees to create a sustainable business. The speakers who implement these strategies consistently are the ones who thrive long term. This isn't about overnight success. It's about building a sustainable speaking business that grows in value year after year. Building your brand as a speaker is a marathon, not a sprint. Each step we discuss today compounds over time to create a reputation that opens doors and commands premium fees. I'd love to hear which one of these strategies resonated most with you. Drop me a message on social media or leave a comment below this episode. If you found value in today's episode, please subscribe to Book, Banked, and On Stage and leave me a review. Your support helps speakers discover these strategies and build thriving businesses. Plus, when you subscribe, you'll never miss the actionable content I share each week to help you land more speaking gigs and increase your impact and income. Now, next week, I'll be diving into the best social media strategies to promote your speaking business. Until then, remember, the world needs your message, but only if you market it effectively. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you on the next episode. The best social media strategies to promote your speaking business.